Around then, Lou Astor, that jerk contractor, dropped by to pick up his materials, and Derek got into it with him. He was still in the kitchen, cleaning up after breakfast, when I left for work, and that was the last time I saw him. An image I'll treasure, because for all his faults and selfishness, there was that thoughtful side. I told you all I can.
Okay, so... Mother dearest. Where were you the day Derek left?
Here at the house all day. Mr. Astor, my contractor, stopped by briefly, then left. I saw my son that afternoon. We spoke briefly in the garage as he was picking up his camping gear, which had been in storage there for months. I never touched any of it, by the way. Then he was on his way. Really quite unremarkable, except for the fact that I would never see him alive again.
And there's no... we can't do anything in there anyways. Let's see if we can talk to Lou.
That's all I got for you.
Nothing left. Okay, let's go over to Trinity here. See if we can pick up anything. Knock it off. Okay. Nothing. 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 Okay. So... let's go with what we got. See if we can talk to Jim.
Once you've got enough evidence, I'll hit up a judge.
Nothing there. Morgue?
I don't have anything for you right now.
Nothing. Let's have a look here in the wait a minute. She said he was fixing her breakfast and we still can't get through here. We can't search this apartment. I'm baffled. I'm baffled. Let's see if we can do anything here. Nothing.
I don't have any.
Nothing. We have nothing left to go on. We have absolutely nothing left to go on here, so... nothing at all. I'm gonna head back here. I'm quite sure there's something I'm missing. Just want to make sure I got everything in order before I do anything else. Still, we can't pick anything up from this. Nothing at all. sorry guys, this might take a while, but wait a minute. What's this?
Here today.
Here today, there tomorrow. Let's see if there's anything we can pick up here. Just want to make sure. No fingerprints or anything. Okay. Ah, we're down here. Let's head back to the lab and compare the hair sample we got with the victim's blood. And we got ourselves a match.
Derek's hair on the broken rake handle. I don't think it got there while Derek was raking leaves. Not in Vegas, anyway.
We got a warrant for brass. Now we got a unlaced loo. Almost dead to rights, but still there's something. How's the APB on that missing GMC going?
This just came in. We found the car in Utah. The woman driving it gave us her testimony. Bottom line, she hung out with him 3 days ago, then split home. Says it was her camera that took the photo you found. For your info, her car has a GPS and a mobile phone. She wears size 5 boots that match our print. She smokes, and her lipstick is of the reddish variety that matches our sample. And her voice matches the 911 tape. Since she didn't have any poison on her, I think we can cross her and her evidence off our list.
Can I get a warrant on Lou Astor for questioning?
Is Lou Astor a contractor or an exterminator?
I'd be
Has
back.
enough pesticide to wipe out a city block. And his tools have traces of our victim. Let's bring Mr. Astor in and see what he can build for us this time.
Yeah, let's. So we meet again, Mr. Astor. Did Eric owe you a lot of money?
A lot of people owe me money. It's the nature of the construction business.
We know your high-stake poker game.
Yeah, so what? I run a friendly game between friends, you know?
Right. Friendly.
Yeah, and Hardy owed me money from a recent game. Chump change for him, but he was stiffing me, and I was feeling like the chump. Guy just would not pay up. Acted like I was the lowly grunt who works with his hands, and he's some special rich kid.
So you write him a friendly note, you tell him to pay up or else, then you wait for him to come around the shop and crack him over the head with a rake.
That wasn't the way it was. He freaks out about my note, and he comes over here and goes off on me. So sure, I defended myself. I mean, the bastard said he was gonna kill me. Would you just stand there and let him rough you up? I don't think so.
So you beat him with a rake?
Interesting take. Here's another. Derek was in the red with you in a big way, you and your poker friends. So you whack him a good one, sending him to his knees, breaking that rake in half. And while Derek's having a little nap on the floor, you take the opportunity to lift his tobacco from his pocket and sprinkle pesticide in his cigarettes.
Poison him? What are you, high? Listen, that ain't my style. If I got a problem with somebody, I'm not gonna... Jeez, are you kidding? I mean, is that how he died?
Yeah. We found pesticide in your shop.
And we found it in Derek's tobacco, too.
Hey, in my business, pesticide is part of the program. Let me tell you, I am beyond careful with that stuff. It's as deadly as a heart attack, and I keep it under lock and key in the office. I even wear gloves when I handle it.
Careful precautions, like leaving an open jar in your shop.
Please. I must have misplaced the lid when I used it up. Frickin' jar was empty anyway. No harm done. Listen, I didn't care much for the dude, but I didn't kill him.
Where else did you use the pesticide?
You'd have to check my records to know for sure. I mean, I've used it a lot. A few months back, Emily Hansen said, What was it she said? Oh, yeah, she said, I have some pests that need taking care of. I brought it over there, but I think I spooked her some when I told her the care she needed to take around that deadly crap.
Huh. Well, did you see? Did you use it in Derek and Carla's condo?
Well, I was going to, but Carla has all these cats, and she was worried about them getting into it. So I hauled it out of there.
Okay. So we didn't use it in the condo. Still.
That's all I got.
Okay, let's talk to Jim about getting a warrant for searching the garage of the mother.
Mother had pesticide in her garage, and she was there when Derek stopped by. We also have evidence linking her to the desert crime scene. I think we can get a judge to let us search that garage for anything that kills chemically.
Huh. Okay. So let's head over there. We're close to breaking this case anyways. We got a search warrant for your garage.
Well, if that isn't wonderful news.
I bet it is. Okay, let's have a look.
Pesticide Safety, a consumer's handbook. Not your standard book of the month club material. Oh, somebody thoughtfully dog-eared a page for us. And here's our old friend, Compound 1080.
And then again, we're gonna use this because of the paper. Okay, let's have a look around. Just to make...
This must be where Derek stowed his camping gear. Way to be thorough. Looks like the area's clean.
How can this area possibly be clean when you have this strap? What else we got in here? What's that?
I think we all have a hunch what this stuff is, but let's be sure.
First of all, fingerprinting it. Let's have a look. Let's have an extra look just to be sure we get everything we need. Yeah, we can do that back at the lab. Still not done. What's that? Excuse me.
Memos to her campaign manager. I hate paperwork. Looks like they talk about her son, though.
Location searched. Okay, so we're done here. There's nothing left to do here, so let's head back to the lab and go with what we already have. Let's start with this.
Derek's mom definitely had access to the pesticide in her garage, and she could easily have doctored his tobacco when he stopped by.
So we got that.
We've done all we can with that item.
Just making sure. Okay, so we have the campaign paperwork. Let's see if we can do something about this.
We've done all we can with that item.
Okay. And now for fingerprints, we got it's not a match. Well, we know that the no. No. Yes.
This tracks. We know Lou brought some of the rodenticide over to Emily's house.
Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna check the fingerprints from the book.
Emily must have known all about the pesticide as a poison, but knowing doesn't necessarily mean doing.
Okay. So, let's talk to Jim. We still have one more place to go after this. Let's bring
Mama
her
has a
food.
book on pesticides, as well as the killer powder in her house when her son stopped by. Let's hear her story.
Yeah, let us. We heard the voice message you left for Derek.
So I left a hearty message for my wayward son. And that leads you to think